Matthew 24, verse 6. Ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Waharakal Kradash. Double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone, the men that taught me this truth through the Spirit. Peace and blessings to you, brothers that's teaching His word, the truth and sincerity. Peace and blessings to the rest of the elect of the house of Israel that's scattered throughout the four quarters of the earth. This is another wars and rumors of wars, signs of the times, prophecy, biblical prophecy. Forgive me on my voice. I'm just getting over a minor illness, minor flu-like symptoms, but the words still gotta come out. All right. This is RT News. Iran threatens to block some UN nuclear site inspections as it urges Biden to undo sanctions. And what Iran is doing is they're ramping up their nuclear production for the nuclear missiles for this great third world war that is coming up. Because for a long time now, the countries that's allied with Israel and America and the EU has been sanctioning Iran because they know that Iran is one of the tools, or one of the main lands that's connected to biblical prophecy. Not only that, they can sway who can win this war because Iran has resources that either side can use to win the war. And when I say either side, I'm talking about America or Russia, which Iran is leaning more towards helping Russia because they are not with or for the land of Israel, the country known as Israel today. All right, now this I'm gonna read briefly. It says Tehran has suggested that it may prevent some upcoming inspections of its nuclear facilities by the UN's atomic agency as it tries to push U.S. President Joe Biden into reversing the sanctions imposed by the Trump administrations, which Trump, when he was in office, he ramped up the sanctions. He ramped up Iran from blocking Iran from receiving resources and stopping them from producing more nuclear power than they need, because you can nuclear fusion or the nuclear power isn't only used for nuclear weapon. It's used for other, agriculture, other means, other assets, other forms. But too much nuclear power can be used for their military might, which America doesn't want. So it says Iranian government spokesman Ali Rabi said on Tuesday that from February 19th onwards, the country will limit the International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, from conducting checks. Our law is very clear regarding this issue, but it does not mean Iran will stop other inspections by the International Atomic Energy Agency, he told the news conference. It comes after the Iranian parliament approved a bill in December forcing the government to suspend IAEA inspections and to set up uranium production if European signatories to the 2015 nuclear deal failed to lift sanctions on Iran. Iran could easily enrich uranium to 90% nuke level, but is studying if there is a need atomic agent energy agency. All right, let's get a little bit more. In 2018, Donald Trump pulled the U.S. out of the deal, officially called the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action (JCPOA), and reintroduced sanctions against Iran as part of its maximum pressure campaign. On Tuesday, the Iranian Foreign Minister Mohammad Javad Zarif called for the new Biden administration to provide sanction relief for Iran to return from Iran compliance with the JCPOA. If these problems are solved, then we will come back to comply fully with the JCPOA. We will welcome the IAEA inspectors, just as the protocol says. Zarif said at the press conference after a meeting with his Russian counterpart, Sergei Lavrov. The JCPOA was signed in 2015 between Iran, Russia, the UK, France, Germany, US, China, and EU. Now, these are all key players that's going to partake in this Third World War. Iran, Russia, then you have UK, France, Germany, US, China, and the EU. All right? These are all key players that's going to partake in this up and coming Third World War. All right? This is Joel chapter 3, verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, and wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near. All those countries, Russia, UK, France, Germany, the US, China, and the EU, those are all the players that's going to partake in this Third World War. Let them come up. It says, beat your plowshares into swords and your prudent hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. So Iran will get nuclear powers. They will partake into having nuclear weapons so they can be a factor in this Third World War. And that's biblical prophecy. There ain't no sanctions and ain't no what's the word? Embargoes. Ain't nothing gonna stop Iran from becoming a player in this Third World War and having nuclear powers. All right? Because that's biblical prophecy. But pretty much that's it. I pray and hope that you was edified. Leave your comments, do your responses. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Wahara Kakwadash, for giving me the spirit for doing this lesson. Till next time, I say Shalom.